Hello everyone, for tbreak.com, this is Abbas and we are looking at this beautiful 55-inch Samsung 3D LED TV today. The exact model number of this is the UA55D7. Let me just go ahead and power it up for you guys. It takes just a tad bit to power up. It's not immediate, it takes a few seconds to power up. While it's doing that, let me tell you that it has 3 USB ports and 4 HDMI inputs. Okay, great, so we are on. It also has wired and wireless networking. Let me just go ahead and shift to the smart features of this TV. It is a smart TV and that is what we're going to be discussing in this video. Let me quickly show you the remote before we do that. That is the remote control, and right over here you've got a button which is for bringing up the smart menu. So let's go ahead and do just that. Again, just takes a couple of seconds to start, but this is basically the online app aspect of this television. This is what makes the television smart. Right, so there you go, there you have that main screen. So basically on the top left, let me go ahead and start highlighting. This is where you have a picture-in-picture, so you know what we had playing previously shows up over here. Your videos is an application that lists some of the movies. Basically it shows you, let me just actually go ahead and go into it. My internet connection is a bit on the slower side, so might take a while to connect. Right now the TV is connected through a wireless network at my home. Okay, so still loading. The picture quality is just gorgeous. Screen is a bit reflective, as you saw before we turned it on. You could probably see me in there. Right, so here you go. You've got new releases, top 20 films, top 20 shows, and referral from friends from the top. Now if I just come down to the movie itself, let's say Rango, Road to Nowhere, blah blah blah, and let's go ahead and click on a movie, for example. Let's just say we select this. So you've got your basic information, the directors, cast, photos, awards, related movies, and on the right hand side you can either like this movie, share it on your Facebook or Twitter page, which kind of gives you a little bit nice, well, I mean, if you look at the bottom left part of the screen where the picture is, below it you've got 55 liked, 2 shared, so it gives you a little bit of an idea whether you want to watch that movie or not. Okay, anyways, let's go back to the main section for smart, and here we go. Okay, now here is the Samsung App Store that lists all the store, lists all the apps for you. It's nicely categorized. Let's just go ahead and access that to give you an idea of what's available. Okay, so on the left side you've got the main menu, which is what's new, then video, game, sports, lifestyle, information, and education. Let's just go ahead and let's just say lifestyle. Now when you go into the category, on the top you've got some tabs for recommended, most downloaded, most recent, and main. So it gives you a little bit of idea of what's new, what's most downloaded. Mood Light seems to be the top downloaded application in lifestyle. I've actually downloaded that. It was about 50 plus megabytes. Downloaded it straight to the television. Let's go back. I'll show that across to you in just a little while. And then down here you've got shortcuts to apps that are already present on there. You've got YouTube, Picasa, Twitter, Facebook, Skype. So here, let me start off with YouTube. A very minimal interface, bare bones interface. All you can do is just kind of, well, let's let it start, and then I'll be able to show you what it does. I think Samsung could have done a better job as far as the look and feel of the app is concerned, but again, it's just bare minimals. I'm not sure why they didn't focus on the user interface for it. And here we go. So that's pretty much it. Press down to watch, press up to search, and it just gives you different videos. Okay, then let's try to get back. Let's exit out of there. Okay. Picasa, Twitter, Facebook. Let me show you Facebook real quick as well. You can access your wall, you can access your photos, your videos from here. Now the issue is that, okay, so you've got it saves my username and password, which obviously I asked it to do, but if I kind of, let's say I go ahead over here. Now this is where the problem is. You've got a keypad that you have to type from, which kind of reminds me of how, you know, in the old days you used to do that on the telephones by triple tapping and double tapping digits. It would have been a much better idea if the TV had, let's just say, built-in Bluetooth, so you could use any Bluetooth keyboard, or even if they did something which Boxee has done with the remote control, which is actually build a full keyboard on the back side. Let me show you the Boxee remote control. Okay, there you go. See, you've got your controls on one side, and then on the back side of the remote you've got a full QWERTY keyboard. That makes things a lot easier, you know, if you want to access the smart functionality. Anyways, let me just go back and log in so you get a little bit of a feel for the interface for Facebook on the phone, on the TV, sorry. And it is loading. There you go. News feed, status updates, photos, videos, friend requests, you know, profile and friends, so Facebook stuff. Right, so Skype is there. Again, you have Skype, but since there is no webcam or microphone built on the television, I'm guessing you have to get an added accessory to do some video conferencing or even voice chatting. Would have been great if Samsung would have built a webcam. They're quite cheap, and a microphone on there. I tried plugging in a Microsoft webcam I had lying around. Didn't work, so I'm not sure what's going on over there. Okay, let's come back on the bottom side now. You've got favorites that you can sort of segment things into. Web browser. Browsing is actually pretty okay. It's not so bad. It gives you a nice overview of the page that you're accessing, and it pulls it up quite nicely. It's not too different from your regular TV. Okay, here we go. The window on the bottom right is basically just a picture-in-picture for your source. Let's see if I can go to the address bar and pull up T-Break for you. Again, typing an address was a pain. Keyboard is very much required if you want to use any of the smart functionality. Would have been nice if Samsung would have added Bluetooth again one more time. Great, so it's loading T-Break in the background. Now you can very easily read all the text. I mean, I'm sitting about, right now I'm sitting about 6 to 7 feet back, but I think even if I was 10 feet away, it would have still been very readable. So there you go. I mean, it's pulled up the page quite nicely. You know, nothing seems out of place. You can just go down and scroll. Again, a bit of an issue with this remote control. Okay, there you have the headlines, and yeah, so that's the web browser. Let's come back to the main menu. Videos, it can pull up videos from your network, provided you have a server, a DLNA server. MKVs didn't work, but AVIs played fine for me. I used Twonky. Tversity didn't work for me, so I guess it's just, you know, you have to try it out. AllShare, if you have a Samsung device, I think that's a pretty cool way to share your photos or videos. Just enable AllShare, and then the TV can access that device and, you know, play it for you. I believe the Samsung Galaxy S2 that we reviewed some time back had that feature, and I'm not sure how well the remote worked with that, but definitely something we could have looked into. AccuWeather shows you the current weather conditions in Dubai. Always sunny and pretty hot in summer. There you go, 32 degrees. And let me just go to the next page. Google Maps actually looks pretty good. If you click on that, you get a nice little big, not little, but pretty big view of the maps. Let's go ahead and let it connect. Again, slow internet connection, so it might take a while to pull up the map, but on a 55-inch screen, you know, maps look pretty awesome. Okay, so there you go. Let's try to scroll down a little bit. Okay, zoom out is D. Let's zoom out a bit. Dubai Hatta Road, this is what I was at while I was exploring the Maps application earlier, so it remembers the last position that that was saved. Okay, so Google Maps, pretty much, as you know it, but on a nice 55-inch screen. Right, let's return back, and Google Talk again, very much needed. A keyboard is needed. History USA Today. Moodlight is the application that I told you I downloaded from the App Store. Basically screensavers for your TV, so you can have something playing in the background. Not sure if it's very useful. For example, let's go ahead and click on Moon River. Looks kind of nice, kind of like you're looking out of the window, and with that almost borderless design, it actually looks quite nice. There are a few other ones here as well. Lantern in the Club, Birthday, Christmas, Firefly, Kama Sutra. Not that you want to try that. Let's go ahead and exit out of that. So yeah, that's a look at the smart hub of the Samsung Smart TV, some of the smart features. Got potential, but I think definitely needs Bluetooth, needs a webcam with a microphone, and the remote needs to be replaced with something that is a bit more usable for accessing your smart features. Hope you enjoyed the video. This is Abbas from tbreak.com. Thank you.